اليوم لأقدم البروفيسور مارك غوبن أستاذي وصديقي، وأقول لكم من القلب: لنضع سوريا أولا، ونقول جميعنا لا للتعصب، لا للفقر، ونعم للعدالة الاجتماعية، ونعم للانفتاح الاقتصادي، ونعم لبناء مدارس أطفالنا، ونعم لنعمل معا لبناء مؤسساتنا من جديد لتواكب العصر، وهذا كله لن يحدث بلا سلام. سلام جاء في التوراة، وسلام جاء في الإنجيل، وسلام جاء في الإسلام. هي كلمة واحدة لن يتغير نطقها في كل اللغات والأديان السماوية. بروفيسور مارك غوبن طبعا أستاذي بفليتشر وصديقي، وهو مدير مركز الأديان العالمية والدبلوماسية بالصراعات في جامعة جورج ميسون بواشنطن دي سي. البروفيسور يحمل شهادة دكتوراه من جامعة برايد في دراسات الشرق الأدنى واليهودية، ويتمتع بخبرة واسعة أكاديمية في مجال الأديان وحل الصراعات، وخاصة فيما يتعلق بالصراع العربي والإسرائيلي. وأشهر كتبه الذي نتأمل أن نترجمه يوما ما في سوريا، وهو الحرب المقدسة والسلام المقدس. رح أخلي البروفيسور يحكي، هو يحكي لنص ساعة، بعدين نحن حبينا كثير انه بس يكون في نص ساعه ليحكي، بعدين رح نعمل كثير في اسئله. الاسئله رح يكون في ميكروفونات موجودين هون، واوراق صغيره، اللي ما بيحب يقول السؤال على الميكروفون بيقدر يعطي لهالصبايا هدول الفيوتشر ممبرز تبع السيرين كنديان وومنز كلاب. بقى بدهم اللي عنده اسئله تكون قصيره، ونحب يكون في كثير أسئلة وأجوبة حتى نقدر نستفيد أكثر شيء. مرة ثانية شكرا للجميع إنه إجوا، وراح أخلي لبروفيسور غوبن.
Thank you very much. Hind and I have had experience in the same university, the Fletcher School for Law and Diplomacy, and neither one of us are there anymore. But when we met at the World Economic Forum, it became immediately apparent to me that we shared a vision of honest self-examination combined with a strong commitment to vision for the future. And in the kind of thinking that we're doing in the whole field of conflict analysis and resolution today, we've come to the conclusion that too much of negotiation and diplomacy either ignores the past or ignores the future. But a whole human being and a serious civilization lives in the past, the present, and the future at the same time. That we bring with us all of the glories of the past, but also all the wounds of the past, even as we try to use the power of our imaginations together with adversaries to conceive of a better future. And so I'm very grateful for the incredible hospitality that I've experienced here 24 hours a day since the day I arrived. Now, one of the things that we're thinking about is the relationship between culture and religion and the relationship of states and the international social order. Generally speaking, in the West, since the Treaty of Westphalia, there's been a strong commitment to the notion that states need to be the primary actors in matters of peace and war. And furthermore, as a citizen of the United States who focuses both on what I'm proud of and also what I criticize in my own country, I can safely say that I am a deeply religious Jew, and I'm incredibly grateful to be in a country that is not dominated by any one religious tradition, but is committed to a public space that can be shared by minorities, majorities, religious and secular alike. There is no question in my mind that that is the key to the future in terms of a global social contract. At the same time, we live in an unprecedented period of human history where tens of millions of people are on the march in search of spiritual authenticity. And many of those people are pretty aggravated about modern civilization. The origins of capitalism, which began with very creative philosophy of Adam Smith, that combined the free market together with a whole series of moral values or moral senses, has a tendency to lose the values even as the free market goes forward. Many people have found refuge in the words and inspiration and promises of demagogues. Leaders who promise the world to them and encourage them to commit great acts of violence. We all know about this. I have met in my lifetime many wonderful and amazing diplomats from many countries. And now that I am situated in Washington, D.C., I have discovered even more people like that from all over the world. At the same time, diplomacy needs our help, because the world cannot change for the better just by negotiating through the web, through the internet, through many international ways in which we all are organized today. It's far too much power for people to not be I watched in great agony with deep friendships among Palestinians and Israelis,